What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you could launch an Amazon FBA private label business with a very small budget. Now, you might have seen my other video series where I launched a product on Amazon for under $1,000 and I never spent over that limit. If you haven't, I'll put the link down below, but I'm going to show you how to find these really cheap products to launch on Amazon so you don't need a ton of money to start your Amazon FBA business. So you probably see a lot of these people in the Amazon Facebook groups and they say you need thousands of dollars to start an Amazon FBA private label business. Now, in some cases you do, but I'm going to show you how to find a good product for a really cheap price. I actually found a product that's doing very well with very low reviews, and I'm going to reveal how I found that product and show you the actual product by the end of this video. But one thing that inspired me to do this video was a Shark Tank episode I saw the other day. This guy launched a poop timer. It literally times you while you're going poop, and he sells it on Amazon and does over $300,000 a month in revenue. And he said he started launching this product with a very low budget. He had no help and he doesn't spend much on advertising. So I'm going to play the clip right here so you could hear it.
And what does it cost you to make this?
Just under $3 landed.
I'm sorry, you said sell it for what?
$14.99.
You've got to be kidding.
In December. I know.
People are crazy.
But where did you sell it?
It's primarily Amazon.
How much did you start the company with this product with?
Well, my whole company was $300.
And you're gonna do $1 million this year.
Yeah.
So hopefully this video will help you launch a product on Amazon without having tons of money. And you could tell those people that say you need $20,000 to start an Amazon business that they are wrong.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved over and over again.
Wrong.
But before we get into it, if you could like this video and hit that button until it turns blue and subscribe to the channel, that would really help out with the YouTube algorithm. I also do a giveaway just by liking and commenting on my videos. I pick a random winner and I give away my Amazon FBA course or a $100 prize at the end of every month. But with that being said, let's get into my computer right now, jump into Helium 10, and I'm going to show you how to find good products to sell if you have a very small budget. Let's go. So first off, it all depends on how much money you have. It's going to take money to make money, so you're going to have to invest in the business. But if you only have like $100 or $200, you're going to want to look into retail or online arbitrage, where you buy products from stores on clearance and then you resell them on Amazon. And you could start with under $100 doing that. You just buy the products, ship them to Amazon, and then you can learn how Amazon FBA works. And eventually, when you save up enough money, you can launch your own private label product. But let's get into if you have like $500 to $800, this might work for you. So first off, we have to try to find products, and we're going to do this using Helium 10, but we have to find products that are small, lightweight, products that could fit in your hand that are very tiny, because we don't want to spend a ton on storage fees or shipping from China to Amazon. We want very lightweight and small products because those cost way less when it comes to the fees. My experiment product, I'm not sure if you saw my $1,000 experiment, I'll put the link down below, but that product costs less than $1 shipped to get to Amazon, and the storage fees for the whole 500 units are only about 2 cubic feet. So that's how you could really save when you launch a product. Make sure it's really cheap and lightweight, and you're going to cut down on those very expensive storage fees, especially in Q4, because they quadruple during that time frame. So like I said, I'm going to be using Helium 10 Black Box, and these are the numbers that I put in here, but you don't have to put these same exact numbers. But we're going to go over how to find good, cheap products to sell on Amazon, and I'm going to show you one that I found doing this method. So first off, I go to the keywords tab and I try to find a product with a lot of search volume. That means a ton of customers on Amazon are looking for this product, so there's a ton of demand. So I start off by putting 30,000 in the search volume. It doesn't have to be that exact number, but I want to have a high volume because that means they're buying the product. And then I go right here to the monthly revenue. I put in 8,000, but you could put in 5,000 or less. I just like that number. And then the price range, I leave it blank, but if you really want to narrow it down, put a max price of like $15 to $20, because you're not going to sell a product that costs $50, because the chances are that product is going to be very expensive to manufacture. If it's $5 a unit and you order 200 units, that's already over $1,000. So you're going to want to put a max price of like $12 to $15, and then you could do a search that way. But you want to make sure there's enough profit margin, so don't go too low. And then the next, I have the review count at 200. Since we're launching a very cheap and small product and we don't have much money, we don't want to be in a competitive market, because the bids on PPC or advertising, if you don't know what that is, are going to be way higher. So we want to find a product that isn't too competitive, and we want to find sellers on page 1 with low reviews reviews doing pretty good revenue. So that's why I come down here to where it says competitor reviews and I type in max 5 and then I put less than 50, and that means that 5 of the top competitors are going to have less than 50 reviews. So that will usually mean that it's easier to rank for the product to get to page 1 for the main keyword. And then right here I don't put anything on this one and I'm going to hit search. And then I was scrolling through the products. I like to look around and see what these products are. If it's like a Christmas product, I'm not going to choose it, but if it stands out, then I'll actually click on it and see what it is. So I found this one right here called a jaw exerciser. So I thought, what is that? They have 87,000 monthly searches and this person is doing $12,000. If it goes with your jaw, it's probably going to be a small product. So then I go and I click on it. So right away I could tell it's a small, lightweight product. It goes in your mouth, so it's very tiny and it looks like it's really lightweight material. So I like that aspect of the product already. And then you can see this person right here, it looks like they're number 2 and they don't even have any reviews and they're on page 1. This one only has 17 reviews and they're on page 1. And there's a lot of sellers on here with low reviews. This one doesn't have any reviews. They're on page 1 for a keyword that has over 80,000 monthly searches. So now we're going to check the revenue using X-ray because we want to make sure that the sellers with low reviews are doing good revenue. So right here, like I said, it has over 87,000 monthly searches for that main keyword. And you can see the average reviews is pretty low, only 114. So we're going to come down here and look at the sellers on page 1, maybe in the middle of page 1, and see how much revenue they are really doing. So like this one with 15 reviews, they're already doing $5,600 in revenue. 17 reviews, they're doing $8,800 in revenue. 24 reviews, $6,800 in revenue. Let's keep going down here. Obviously 2 reviews, $1,600. That one has low revenue for that amount of reviews, but there's a lot of sellers on here that have decent revenue with low reviews. Like this one, 11 reviews, 4,000, 4 reviews, they got 3,000, 15 reviews, 7,000. So that is a pretty good number. I'm not sure how I could differentiate this product because they all kind of look the same. So I'm not saying to launch this, just get an idea of what type of product you can launch with a smaller budget. So now that we've seen that, they're doing pretty good revenue. It's not too competitive. There's a ton of sellers on page 1 with low reviews. We're going to go on Alibaba and see how much it costs to see if we could actually afford this product. So first off, the average price is around $16, but we want to be able to drop the price down to like $10 to compete with these people. We could see the average FBA fee is around $6. So let's see how much they cost on Alibaba so we could get a good idea about the profit margin. So I'm on Alibaba, I typed in jaw exerciser and you could see that like these right here are 90 cents to $2.98. This one's only 25 cents to $1.60. So you don't have to order that many. That's only 100 pieces. So say they're about $1 or $2 a piece. That's only $200 on your inventory. So then what I do is I run the numbers in Amazon's FBA revenue calculator. So I'm going to go off of this one because it looks like it's the top seller and they are selling the product at $13.99. So we'll try to compete at that price. So I'm going to plug that in, $13.99. And then the cost of the unit was $2 with the shipping included. It's probably a little high, but it could be less, but you always want to go over the top to cover any hidden fees. And now we're going to hit calculate. And even at that price, that's still a 47% profit margin. So you can make a decent amount on this product. You're not going to be spending tons of money on storage fees. The FBA fees are really small because the product is tiny. It could fit in your hand. So this is the type of product you would want to launch if you have a small budget. So think about how big your product and how much space it'll take up. If you do a product like this, it's going to take up very small space. You could probably fit 100 units in 2 square feet. So that's why I like these types of products. They're really lightweight, small, they're not going to break, and they are very easy products. There's a lot more to it. When you run advertising on this product, it's going to be a lot cheaper than running it on a product that has thousands of reviews. As you saw right here, people are already on page 1 for the main keyword with 80,000 search volume, and they're on page 1 with no reviews or very low reviews like this one right here. If you find a product and everybody on page 1 has thousands or hundreds of reviews, you're not going to be able to rank your product right away. It's going to take a lot more money in PPC. That's why I like these types of products because PPC is going to be a lot less. You don't have to spend as much on your budget, and then also the bids are going to be less because they're not as competitive. But yeah, so that is basically it. Always think small, think light, think of products that could fit in your hand because it's going to save you a ton when it comes to fees. And if you don't have a big budget, then you're not going to be able to keep your business running. So products like these are great if you have a smaller budget and you want to jump into Amazon FBA, and you don't even have to order 200 pieces. You could order 100 pieces, and yeah, so you don't have to go all in 500 units your first order. You could always test the market market, see how everything works. And then once you know how it all works, you could always save all of your money from the profit that you made from this order. And then you could keep reinvesting in the product or just keep saving and launch a different product. But that is how you launch a product on Amazon with a low budget. Hopefully it helps you out so you don't get scared when people say you need $10,000 or $20,000 to launch an Amazon private label product. And if you're doing private label, they're going to ask you for proof of your brand. So since we don't have a ton of money for this product, you're going to want to get your brand name printed on the sample that you get from the manufacturer. And then you could use that as proof when you submit it to Amazon for the brand 5665 Air. They only need to see one unit with your branding permanently affixed, so you don't have to get it printed on everything and pay extra per unit. You could just get it on that one sample, so you could use that to get your brand verified, and then that'll cut down on the cost because you're not paying any extra money to customize the packaging. After all of this talking, it feels like I just used that product, but a lot of people are searching for that product and people with low reviews are getting sales. All right, that is it for this video. If you want to try out Helium 10, I have a discount code down below. Join my Amazon FBA Facebook community, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated with videos like these every week. All right, that is it. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.